Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct on June 21st, 2023. And this is a real main Nintendo Direct. And I'm gonna put this part as the Summer Game Special of 2023. So with that said, I'm gonna give my thoughts on the game that caught my eye. And I have to say, so a lot of people are wondering, is there anything more than Pikmin 4 for first party games? There's more. There's remastered, granted. There's new games, surprisingly, and lots of Mario games. And of course, more info for other games that already exist. So I'm going to give my thoughts on that one. And of course, right on the bat, the elephant in the room, no info on Metroid Prime 4. So that's probably going to be still a long way. My guess is going to be, this is going to be their last game for the Switch. That's also going to be on the next Nintendo console, just like Breath of the Wild. That's my hypothesis. I think it just makes sense there. So with that said, first I want to give some of the games that was exclusive to the Japanese Nintendo Direct. And surprisingly, some of this game might come out also in the West. So first of all, apparently in Japan, Konami introduced some sort of new Goemon game, but doesn't look like it's going to be in the West. Who knows? Hopefully, because I really like a new Goemon game, but for now, hey, it is what it is. And then Marvelous introduced Fashion Designer. So I don't know if that's going to come out also in the West. But I think it's the same game, the Style Savvy. I can't remember from the last Nintendo Direct, but whatever. But this one is interesting to some extent. First I thought, no, it's not going to come out in the West. And that is Uma Musume Pretty Derby. So it's based on an anime which they are horse girls and they're in the derby. Yeah, it's weird. Don't think about it too much. And it's going to be developed by Side Games. So first, maybe it's going to be only in Japan. Kind of makes sense. But no, apparently it's going to be worldwide in 2024. So, I don't know. Weird, but I guess. I don't even know if the anime is already out, but it is what it is there. So, now, with that said, I'm going to give my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct that was in the West. So first of all, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. They finally revealed the gameplay, what it is. Still no voice. I mean, that's obvious. But they kind of showed new Pokemon going to be in the game. So I wouldn't be surprised by a VIA update they're going to add more Pokemon. They kind of did that with Sword and Shield. So what's the game all about? Well, you just have to wait. Still same generic release date, fall of 2023 and winter of 2023. It is what it is there. Next one, more info on Sonic Superstar. And they revealed that it's going to be 12 levels. So it's probably going to be, each zone is going to be 2. Then 12, 24 levels, I guess. But of course, it's going to be 4-player local co-op. So that's the first. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, kind of like Super Mario Brothers, Wii U, 3DS, that type of game. And I'm going to talk about that because, yeah, the rumors are true. There is a new 2D Mario game. But that's a little bit later on. So, more info on Persona 5 Tactic. Obviously, it's going to be also on the Switch. It's going to be on the PS4, PS5, etc., etc., etc. And I mentioned before on my Xbox quick video that Microsoft just paid for the exclusivity for the marketing reason for 48 hours. Of course, Persona game makes sense. It's going to be on other console. Choose your option there. So, it is what it is. At least there's a Switch version as well. So, of course, Splatfest is going to come in July. It's going to be about ice cream flavor. So no info yet for expansion pack DLC number 2 side order. That's probably going to be 2024. Just my guess. But I'll explain that later on why. Finally, they revealed Detective Pikachu Return, the sequel to, of course, the first game on the 3DS. More story. It's a very story-driven game. I played it. It is good for what it is. Again, it's mostly an interactive story game, just saying there. So I wonder if there's going to be some amiibo coming with that one, but they finally reveal it. It's going to come this year. And then the big one. So first I said, they're going to finally release Super Mario RPG, the NES, on the Switch Online. But no, they announced Super Mario RPG remake. So yeah, so they are remaking the very first Mario RPG game that Square Enix developed. So the question is, are they able to bring the classic SNES one for the Switch Online? That would be nice. I've been playing it on the Wii U Virtual Console because I bought it a long time ago. I don't know, that would make sense, kind of to hype it out. Just in my opinion, I think they're gonna do it. But again, it's too soon. It's not even gonna come out until November for this one. Yeah, so this is gonna be their Nintendo Winter 2023 game there. So there you go. You have one of there. And speaking of more Mario games, Princess Peach is gonna have her own game. So they showed a little bit of teaser. What it is, who knows? And then Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is a sequel, of course, the GameCube gave Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS. You're going to remaster it on the Switch. I do have it on the 3DS. I start playing it and I stop. It is what it is. I mean, it's a fun game, but it's like, it's not something that I'm going to spend my time, unlike Tears of the Kingdom, but potato there. So, from third party, Silent Hope, some sort of rogue dungeon game anime with base builder mechanic, and you go to this dungeon, you get the resource, you save the princess, you get whatever, and then when you come back to the home base, you can build it, improve it. It's sad to say, it's just one of those generic rogue dungeon type game meet base builder simulation. It is what it is. So the next one is they showed DLC number 2 for Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hopes. It is what it is. Something about Musical Planet, The Last Spark Hunter. Again, I have the game, but I haven't played it. I even heard that the game wasn't as good as the first one, which is kind of weird, but I don't really play XCOM game to the extent, but again, it is what it is there. So, Dragon Quest Monster, the latest of the series. So if you don't know what that is, it's a spin-off to the Dragon Quest game. Think of it as Dragon Quest meet Pokemon, and that you're a hero that controls monster. I have the first two on the DS, and even the interesting part is that if you have Dragon Quest Monster 2 and Dragon Quest 6, they have some sort of an interaction to each other. But that was a long time ago. But again, coming out, hopefully also on the PlayStation with trophies. That's why. And then more info on Pikmin 4. That's supposed to be their main event of the Nintendo Direct. So, yes, if you watch some of the trailer, rather than another new protagonist, this time you're going to be the protagonist. You're going to create your own character. So that makes sense. And it's all about search and rescue, looking for castaway on a new planet. And they finally reveal the dog's name, Ochi. He's a dog. I don't think it's a Pikmin, but it's a friendly alien. And they even introduced a new Pikmin. So, of course, they showed before Ice Pikmin. Now they even show Glow Pikmin that only appears in the dark, because the first time in the game is you can actually play the game during nighttime. Because in the past game, you're not really supposed to. The minute it's nighttime, time's up, and you just go to your ship. So that's something new. Plus some sort of evil, like Olimar, I guess. And then there's a mode called Dandori Battle, which is some sort of rival battle with the imposter Olimar, I guess what it is. I have no idea what it is. And then, of course, there's going to be a demo coming in July. And, of course, no surprise, GameCube remastered. Pikmin 1 and 2 is going to be on the Switch remastered. And you can buy them as a bundle, or you can get them separately. And there is also physical release, so that's props there. Also, Booster Course Wave 5, they reveal one new stage, an original one, plus 3 new characters, Kamek, Wiggly, and Petty Piranha. So there you go. So more courses. So there's going to be one more left. I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to be the end of 2023. And then for the new Nintendo console, it's going to be a new Mario game. It is what it is there. Then it's been confirmed, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 will also be on the Switch. And of course, if you follow the PlayStation State of Play, they also introduced Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Delta, which is a remake of course, the third game. But that one, no one knows if it's going to be on the Switch. I know it's on the PlayStation, could be on the Xbox. But the Master Collection for Metal Gear Solid kind of makes sense. So it's going to be Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and the NES and MX version of Metal Gear. Again, it is what it is. I'm not really a Metal Gear fan. I did enjoy 5, but it is what it is there. And then the next one is Vampire Survivor, finally going to be on the Switch. And it will have 4-player co-op. Hopefully on the Xbox they have that update. Hopefully also it's going to be on the PlayStation. I know it's on Steam already. But yeah, I played it on the Xbox. It's a fun game. I see what it is. But then a quick pickup game. I know the one I played on Steam that I like is Ike Unite. Basically, it's a based on a classic game from Hudson. Like, it's the same goes, it plays the same thing, really fun. But right now it's only on Steam. And then Star Ocean 2 Remake. So that's the rumor, that's been confirmed. Also going to be in the PlayStation. I have it on the PlayStation Portable. It's a fun game for what it is. And a lot of this like remake, remaster, whatever for the Star Ocean, they are just based on the PlayStation Portable version. Just saying there. So the next one is WarioWare Move It. So I guess a spiritual successor to WarioWare Smooth It. So same deal, you're gonna use the Joy-Con and you're gonna be moving around. So it's not one of those button sequence, touchscreen, whatever, like WarioWare Gold. So you're gonna be a lot of moving. So I mean, I played the one on the Wii, and yeah, they'll know if you're not gonna be moving. Just saying that. And then the best part here is that Tears of the Kingdom will have more amiibo coming holiday of 2023. It's gonna be Princess Zelda in her sage outfit and Ganondorf. So finally, a Legend of Zelda Ganondorf rather than the Super Smash Bros. Line. And of course, once again, another Princess Zelda. There was already one before. So of course, I'm sticking the head. I'm gonna get those. Probably just gonna be more cloth for your paraglider, more secret stuff. You know what it is. Blah 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 blah. But hey, at least there's more amiibo for Tears of the Kingdom. Awesome. And then closing for this one is Super Mario Brothers Wonder. So there were rumors about a 2D game. They finally showed it. What it is, I don't know. It has something to do with flower, and if you get this particular flower, you're gonna be seeing shrooms. You're gonna go high. Basically, the level just changed, goes weird. But it's a 2D Mario game. It is what it is. It's probably gonna play different than the new Super Mario Brothers game. But hey, again, a new Mario game at least. So why not? There looks interesting. So that's my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct, that the games that caught my eye. Yeah, I have to say, it's not bad. It's actually good. And I have to say, this one, if I rank it with the Xbox Showcase in the State of Play, Nintendo Direct's number 1. I give it an A. The Xbox Showcase is a B+. And then with the State of Play that happened on May, it's a B. I mean, potato, Nintendo needs to do first-party game, while both Xbox and Sony, they just need to have some sort of dynamic third-party game, because remember, their games are big. I mean, for this year for Sony, Spider-Man 2. For Xbox, it's Starfield, so it is what it is there. So overall, gotta give props to Nintendo. So people were wondering, hey, you know, what else can they do with the Switch? There you go. That's a Mario game, not a remastered game, and they're probably going to be supporting the Switch until 2024. So we'll just have to wait and see. And again, yes, no Metroid Prime 4, but I can probably predict, and it makes sense, that it's going to be one of the launch games for the next Nintendo console. Just saying that. So those are my thoughts. With that, I'll see you guys later.